So one time when I was in high school, I was in calculus class, and I was genuinely so sleepy, I could feel myself nodding away. So instead of choosing to sleep in class and risking getting caught by my teacher, I decided to go to the toilet to sleep. Once I was in the toilet, I literally knocked out cold and drifted away. I don't know how long had passed, but according to my friend in the same class, the teacher felt it was strange that I had been gone for so long, so she sent somebody to check up on me. That person was my friend, and she came into the toilet and asked whether I was in there. Of course, I was so deep in sleep I couldn't hear her, so I didn't reply her. Mind you, I am an extremely deep sleeper. I managed to sleep through a fire alarm blaring through my house once. My friend thought it was strange, so she peered down the cubicle and clearly saw my feet. She started worrying that something was wrong, so immediately rushed back to class to tell my teacher. Soon, my teacher came to the toilet and banged on the walls while calling my name. Of course, no reply again. She too started fearing for the worst, and eventually, after 30 minutes of no reply from me and frantic screaming and banging on the toilet cubicle, she decided to call the police. Once the police arrived in our school, they too started yelling and pounding on the cubicle, but I still somehow managed to sleep through that. Perhaps it was because it was finals week, and I had pulled an all-nighter the previous day surviving on cans of energy drink. Eventually, they decided to break down the cubicle door. By this time, many curious students had crowded outside the toilet, many speculating that I had either passed out or died. Once the police broke down the cubicle door, they shook me to see whether I was deceased or not. Finally, I woke up from my deep sleep and realized the flipping police was here thinking I had passed away. I literally felt so embarrassed and could not believe I slept through everything. Anyways, now, whenever I tell the teachers I have to go to the toilet, they always tell me, "Don't sleep in there, yeah."